Good morning. It's January 16th, 2023, Monday morning. We're ready to tear it up. It's bright and early, and the weekend's done. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. A lot of football games last night, yesterday. A lot of good action, a lot of moving parts at the same time. But I'll tell you, we're gonna treat it as call it a football game. So the first half done. The first half of the month is completely done. We know where we're at. We know what the score is. We're either ahead of the game, which we don't play too much defensively at that point. We still have to be a little bit somewhat aggressive, depending on who the other team is or your client. We passed the midway point in our halftime activities, which was this weekend. So now we're prepping and doing the second half, which is the second half of the month, and we're using it as a game. So do we have our scores together? Do we know where we're going? How much are we behind, or are we ahead? And I'll tell you a little something. If you are ahead and you feel you might hit your goal, if you're doing monthly goals, if you hit it before the end of the month, that's fabulous, and that is just so amazing. What you do with this information is you actually take it, and then we move on to the next month, and we say, are we going to use the same goal, or are we going to lift that goal a little higher? Don't forget, however, so next month there's 28 days, so we can't judge it to the 31 days as we do in January. I know it sounds a little hokey, but I'll tell you that 3 days makes a difference. So if you're going to crush your goal for this month, you might think, hey, that was a little too easy. Great, and God bless you if that's what you're doing, but it's not always that easy. So either keep the same goal for February, and if you want to go higher, that's fine. Let's just do whatever we have to do to push and do that goal. So the quotes for today, obviously it's the second half. It's not a fresh, clean board, but it is fresh to the second half. There is a score already. We know where we're at. We have to either push harder, get out of that hole, or do stronger at the tail end, do whatever we have to do to get your goals going. The other point we put up there says, why wait for that perfect moment? There's, if you're waiting for that perfect specific moment at any future given point of time, why wait? Do today what you can, why hold it off? Why put it off? And I know a lot of people say, oh, I have a client, I'm working on what am I going to say and what am I going to do, and let's look for the perfect timing, and forget that. Pick up the phone, call the client, or get in the car, go and see the client. It's not going to kill you, but it will force you to do what you have to do. Do today what you should be doing. There's no reason to wait for the perfect time. There's no such thing as a perfect time. The perfect timing is right now. We're talking about it. We're thinking about it. So whatever those plans, those goals, there's the incentives that you want to talk about towards your future, or a plan or something, do it today. Just move forward. It's not that difficult to do. There's a book out there called Eat That Frog. I forgot who wrote it. It's an easy read. It's a quick read. It's called Eat That Frog. It means there's things that you may not want to do, or from a timing perspective, they're not, readily accessible. Guess what? Get it over with. Do it now. If you have a tough client, if you have to fix a problem or a situation, or over the weekend, this happens a lot. You're gonna get all the emails bombarded on Monday morning, and which is this morning. You're gonna start looking at it and say, hey, you know what? Now what? And you're gonna fix problems, so you have to fix it. And get it over with. Don't wait for that perfect time to call and try to adjust the situation. Find out exactly what's wrong, figure out from the customer, and move on from there. It's not get it out of the way. This book is called Eat That Frog. So get the tough stuff, get it out of the way ASAP. Just blow it out. And at the same time, let's just move forward in your goal that we have. So we do a little negative and positive there. So I hope you understand, or I didn't confuse you, but be positive, maintain that positivity, go forward to what we need to do. But we have to answer and fix any situations that may have happened over the weekend or last week, or if you had an issue, fix it. Eat that frog. Do what you have to do today, right now. And obviously don't wait for that perfect moment. There's no such thing as the perfect moment. All right, just do what you got to do. Do it today, move forward, and let's just keep on rocking. I know you're doing great. We had some great messages over the weekend. I appreciate each and every one of them. We had a banner weekend as well. A lot of people are listening to what we're doing. We had a pretty decent following. But you know what? Take just one little part of what I said today and just use it for whatever, whenever. It will do you well. If you're already doing half of what we're doing and what we're telling you, then you're that much far ahead of it. And we definitely thank you and appreciate all the kind words and your support. So Monday morning, it's bright and early. The sun even hasn't come out yet. Go out and make it a phenomenal day. Go knock on the doors, talk to the customers, pick up the phone, be positive. Persistence overcome resistance. Do the plan. I'm telling you, you're going to be amazing this month. So thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Go tear it up, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.